In a world where wealth and power dictated the course of lives, Daniel and Warsha found themselves entangled in a web of manipulation and betrayal. The air was thick with tension as Daniel confronted his uncle, Mr. Mehmood, who had exploited the family's love and loyalty for his greed. "You've wronged many people," Daniel declared, his voice steady but laced with emotion. Warisha, caught in the crossfire of familial loyalty and her own ambitions, tried to defend her position. "You don't understand, Daniel. I haven't done anything wrong to you. It's all Warisha's doing." But Daniel was resolute. He had seen the truth behind Warisha's facade of innocence and wealth-seeking heart. As the drama unfolded, Daniel made a bold decision. He would marry Warisha, not out of love, but as a strategic move to reclaim his family's dignity and confront the injustices they had suffered. "You're mistaken. Warisha is not marrying me. I am marrying her," he declared, determined to turn the tables. Warisha, however, was not ready to surrender. Locked away in a house that had once been a home, she felt the weight of her past mistakes. "Get me out of here, Daniel," she pleaded, desperation creeping into her voice. "I've changed. I'll ask for forgiveness. Just let me out once." But Daniel, hardened by years of betrayal, stood firm. "You'll have to endure the consequences of your actions, Warisha. Only then will you understand the difference between humanity and cruelty." Days turned into weeks, and Warisha's pleas echoed in the empty halls of the house. She began to realize that her attempts to escape her reality were futile. "I've spent so many years in this room," she thought bitterly. "I will take revenge for all these years, Daniel. I won't spare you." But deep down, she knew that revenge wouldn't bring her peace. Meanwhile, Daniel's resolve only grew stronger. He dedicated himself to rebuilding his life, focusing on his studies and dreams. "I just pray to God for one thing, that my master's exams get cleared soon, and I move to another house with you," he told his mother, envisioning a future free from the shadows of his uncle's greed. As the day of the wedding approached, everyone gathered in the grand hall of the family estate, tension palpable in the air. Warisha, dressed in resplendent bridal attire, looked both beautiful and trapped. "This world doesn't run on love," her father had warned her. "In our family, love is used as a weapon." Daniel stood at the altar, heart pounding, knowing that this moment was not about love, but liberation. When the officiant finally arrived, the ceremony commenced, and Daniel's heart raced with anticipation. "If Warisha truly changes for the better, I will bring her to meet you. Otherwise, consider her to be gone forever," he had told his friends. As vows were exchanged, the atmosphere shifted. Warisha's eyes flickered with realization. The weight of her past hung heavily above her, and she could no longer ignore the truth. I've realized my mistakes," she whispered, tears streaming down her face. "I'm sorry, Daniel. I've changed." But Daniel remained unmoved. "Change takes time, Warisha. You'll have to endure the life you've created for yourself." And so began a new chapter for both of them. One filled with challenges, growth, and perhaps ultimately redemption. Warisha faced her demons in the confines of her new life, while Daniel pursued his dreams, fueled by the belief that justice would prevail. In the end, it was not love that united them, but a shared journey through pain, understanding, and the hope for a better future. As they navigated their tumultuous relationship, both Daniel and Warisha discovered that true change begins within, and sometimes the hardest battles are the ones fought against oneself.